I'm Andy Parkin, Managing Director of the Multi-Award Winning Speed Screed. I'm here to talk about Laying Screed. Laying Screed is the usual way that projects provide a good, strong and stable surface on which to lay the final flooring. You may wish to employ a contractor to lay your screed. However, if you want to give it a go yourself, I will tell you more. What sort of screed do you need? A bonded screed will sit straight on top of the base layer. Unbonded screed is placed on top of a plastic sheet, which acts to protect the top layer of the floor from any moisture rising upwards. With an unbonded screed, you may find you get more problems with curling or cracks, and you may need to take action to prevent this. You should also make sure you lay it thickly enough and should seek advice relating to the product used. How do you prepare the floor? For unbonded screed, you must always get the concrete base completely free of any dust, debris or grease before covering it with plastic sheeting. The plastic sheets must have a 20 centimetre overlap and be taped securely together. Make sure you extend the sheets up onto all the walls, pillars or other surrounding structures. For bonded screed, you will need to make the surface of the concrete rough by exposing the aggregate, by shot blasting or grinding. You should wear a mask to protect yourself from dust. After this, the surface must be cleaned thoroughly, removing all debris, grease, dust, before giving that area a final vacuum clean. A bonding agent such as PVA combined with water and cement or SBR will be needed to bond the screed to the cement, and you must apply the screed before this dries, otherwise it will not provide a good bond. Protect walls, pillars and other structures. With unbonded screed, make sure you cover the surface of your walls or other structures with a compressible material such as edging foam or polystyrene. When laying screed, you will find that it shrinks as it dries, and this simple step can prevent and protect those areas from damage. When do you need to reinforce screed? Reinforcing screed helps prevent small cracks from forming during the drying process. You can mix your own by adding polypropylene fibres, although there are good ready-mix screeds which you can use. Some people like to use steel mesh, but you need to place this properly. If you choose not to reinforce, you may need to increase the thickness of the screed layer. If in doubt, we are happy to help. Mixing your screed. Once everything is ready, you will want to start mixing your screed. There is an art to this, so it's worth considering the ready mix variety. If you do want to give your mixing a go, it's worth talking to a professional. Laying screed. There is a technique to laying screed which enables you to complete the project methodically with the minimum of fuss or mess. First, get some straight battens and use them to divide the floor into sections, keeping them in place with some screed. Before you start to make the battens, make the battens wet so that they are easy to remove later. Spirit levels and lasers are an essential tool, both to make sure the battens are level on top and with each other. Start laying the screed in the section farthest away by filling approximately 60 centimetres of the strip and spreading the screed with a trowel. The screed will need to be compact well, and with DIY screeding jobs, it is poor compaction that causes the most problems. Finally, use a screed rule to make sure the section is completely level before moving on to the next part. Continue this until the final section is complete. Respect curing and drying times. Laying screed is just the first step. Once it is down, it needs to cure. This takes around 7 days, and you need to cover the screed with PVC sheeting. If the weather is cold, it will take slightly longer. The screed can take weeks to completely dry, so you should avoid any heavy traffic in the area and don't lay any final floor coverings until the moisture level of the screed has been tested. I hope this has been helpful in answering your laying screed questions. Please get in touch for further information.